Hey folks, so today I want to show you guys one of our favorite ETFs. In fact, it's an asset class. It's a commodity-based ETF that we really like. And I've actually really kind of been torn whether I should sort of make this public that we like this. We've certainly put this on the buy list for our clients over the past few weeks. And the reason why I was hesitant putting it on the buy list, telling people about it so far, the public, is because it has sort of a bad rap to some extent, historically speaking. But we're going to go through a few charts here right now and look at why we like silver, specifically an ETF, ticker symbol SLV. So let me guys walk you through this here. And we're going to start off with a very simple chart that has the price of gold on. This is a long-term monthly chart, so each bar here is 1 month. This is a really big picture chart, and you can see that the gold market, which I've shown here before to the public, we've had a massive, beautiful breakout, the bull trend that continues to work. We think there's plenty more upside here in gold and the GLD ETF. But then down here you have the SLV ETF, and you can see it is starting to kind of I guess perk up a little bit, and we think ultimately this could play a lot of catch up and potentially even surpass what the price of gold has done. So with this chart in mind, let's have a look at what silver in and of itself looks like. This is the SLV ETF in candlestick terms, and you can see it attempted to break below about 13 bucks or so. In the month of March. It failed to do so, closed back above it, which has been a support area since 2010, essentially. Actually 2009, I guess, to some extent, and now it's kind of trying to break a little bit higher. If we go into the weekly chart, again, we're going to try to zoom in a little bit more and more. You can see kind of this pattern here. Again, strong bullish reversal, now sort of below resistance. And we think, again, ultimately there's a lot of reasons why this could go higher. On the daily chart, you can see we may have run a bit too far here in the immediate term, but nevertheless, there's a very strong sort of coiling pattern here, particularly in the bigger picture. And if it follows anything that like what gold has done, which in this environment makes a lot of sense to think that it could, you're looking at an asset that has a lot of potential upside. Now, I want to just quickly say a couple more words on this asset. First of all, it can be very volatile. I actually think it may be manipulated, and that's, not trying to badmouth it. I just think historically it's been kind of had that rap, and I think for at least to some extent good reason. But there is when you have monetary debasing, basically money printing to the extent that we have right now, which I might show you a chart on that another time. It really is one of those things where if gold starts to move in this environment, then silver has a very good chance of starting to move along with it to the upside. So we like the SLV ETF. Specifically, again, this is not so much a trade for today or tomorrow, but rather an asset allocation that we like to some percentage of a portfolio, not massive, but a part of a portfolio in this environment, to the lens of not even just necessarily just a few months or quarters, maybe a few years. So we like that, and again, it really has to do more with the macro backdrop, but the charts are starting to show that it could start making some moves, and it continues to see a very similar pattern that we've seen in gold for quite a while now, which is, again, the really persistent bid, very small pullbacks that are orderly, like any strong bullish trend would look like. Again, it just hasn't broken out yet in any meaningful way, but it's had a big run off the lows, and so far a good start. So we like the SLV. If you guys have any questions, comments on this, leave them down below. We'd love to have you engage with us. If you want to subscribe, please do so and spread the word. Hope it's been helpful, and we'll see you guys soon.